Hare Krishna. Welcome to Morning Amrut Vani program. His Grace Rupavilas Prabhuji will be giving his transcendental words of wisdom. His Grace Ram Kripa Prabhuji will be reading the Namamrita, followed by Srila Prabhupada quote, followed by Srila Prabhupada Lilamrit. Thereafter, Her Grace Sadhu Sivani Mataji will be reciting the slokas. Welcome to everyone once again. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु दंडवत प्रणाम। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितमेन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada की जय। His उल्लेस गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। His उल्लेस भक्ति आश्रय वैष्णव स्वामी महाराज की जय। His Grace शिक्षा गुरु रूपविलास प्रभु की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। Sri Namamrita, the nectar of the holy name. An offense at the lotus feet of the holy name is extremely dangerous. Once the Lord explained the glories of the holy name to the devotees, but some ordinary students who heard him fashioned their own interpretation. When a student interpreted the glories of the holy names as a prayer of exaggeration, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, greatly unhappy, immediately warned everyone not to see the student's face henceforward. Without even changing his garments, Lord Chaitanya, with his companions, took bath in Ganges. There he explained the glories of the devotional service. There are many kinds of offenses, but the offense known as na, Nama Prada, an offense at the lotus feet of the holy name, is extremely dangerous. The Lord therefore warned everyone not to see the face of the offender. He immediately took a bath in the Ganges with all his clothes to teach everyone to avoid such namaparada. The holy name is identical with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Lila 17.72 to 74. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada quote, 27 January. Something has dropped in the water, in the river. You cannot see things dropped within the water by agitating water. Just stand still for some time. As soon as the water is settled up, you will see the things as they are. As soon as our enthusiasm is agitated, it is better to sit down in any temple suitable and chant Hare Krishna. There is no question of being disappointed. After all, we commit so many mistakes. That is human nature. To err is human. That is not fault. But try to rectify with the cool head. Calcutta 27 1973. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita. In Allahabad, Abhay managed to save enough money to revive the printings of Back to Godhead, and in February 1952, from his editorial office at home at 57B Canning Road, the first issue in 8 years appeared. As before, he did everything himself, all the writing, typing, editing, meeting with the printer, and finally distributing the copies by hand as well as mailing them to respectable leaders throughout India. This, he felt, was the real purpose of living in Allahabad or anywhere. This was the best use of money, the purpose of human life to engage fully in glorifying the Supreme Lord. Other things were temporary and would soon be lost. When he visited his family in Calcutta, old friends would gather in his room. and he would preach and give classes on Bhagavad Gita. Abhay invited his wife and family to take part in these discussions, but they would resolutely sit in an upstairs room, often taking tea, as if in defiance of his preaching. Abhay was supporting them. He was still associating with them, but he was bent on preaching, and they were not making any attractive for him to do so within the family. If there were to be family for Abhay, then his wife and sons would have to recognize and rejoice in the fact that he was becoming a full-fledged preacher. They would have to understand that his wife soon, then his life's soon concern was to serve the spiritual master's mission. They would not simply ignore his transformation. They would not insist that he was simply an ordinary man. Abhay continued to try to draw his wife in, hoping she would gradually follow him in the preacher's life. But she had not the slightest interest in her husband's preaching. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Bhagavad Gita, Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji, Bhagavad Gita 18.6. Etani api tu karmani sangam taktva falani cha kartavyanti me partha nishchitam matam uttamam. Translation. All these activities should be performed without attachment or any expectation of result. They should be performed as a matter of duty, O son of Partha. That is my opinion, my final opinion. Srimad Bhagavatam 4.15.6. Esha sakshat dhareramsho jato lokarirakshaya Iyam cha tatpara hi shri anuj agye anapayini. In the form of King Prithu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead has appeared through a part of his potency to protect the people of the world. The goddess of fortune is the constant companion of the Lord, and therefore she has incarnated partially as Archi to become King Prithu's queen. Hare Krishna. चैतन्य चरितमृत मध्य लीला 5.111 तबे से ही बड़ा विप्र आनंदित हाय गोपालेर आगे पड़े दंडवत हाय. Translation. Then the elderly Brahmana, being very pleased, came forward and immediately fell like a stick in front of Gopala. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. श्री श्री राधाराज बिहारी भगवान की जय, ललिता सखी विशाखा माता की जय, गिरिराज गोवर्धन महाराज की जय, सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की जय, गौरांग निताय महाप्रभु की जय, शील प्रभुपाद की जय, मॉर्निंग चैंटिंग प्रोग्राम की जय, संवेत भक्त वृंद की जय, हिज होलीनेस गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय. This is one of the incidents when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Nadia was a teacher, and there were many scholars. Because of their scholar attitude, they were trying to give different interpretations to the holy name, and that is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu didn't like, because holy name is not meant for interpretation. The name of the Lord and the Lord is one. It is not different. And the potency of the Lord and the name is one. It has to be very very faithfully, very lovingly, and very sincerely we have to chant this holy name. The more we sincerely, faithfully, and lovingly chant this holy name, the holy name itself will reveal everything to you. And that's why Mahaprabhu said, go and take bath in Ganga. We have not to see such type of people who are offending and interpreting the holy name in this way. So we have to give the interpretation as per what our Guru and Shastras has given as it is. Not try to add or minus our way in giving the meaning to the holy name. We can go forward. There are many situations in the life where we get agitated, where we get frustrated. And very nice example Srila Prabhupada is giving over here. When the water is agitated and something is fallen down, you have to wait. Dharya, patience. Without patience, everything in this our endeavor will fail. We cannot get results immediately. Okay. We see from the life of Srila Prabhupada that now in the we'll see in this Leela Amrita that Srila Prabhupada business is going down, everything is going down. And from 1952 onwards, up to the year 1965, 13, 14, or 20 years, you can say, he was literally having financial problem. He was literally having failures everywhere. But he never left. He had no support from the family also. But he was continuing his mission. So whenever there is problem, we have to calmly sit, we have to chant and ponder. अभी ठीक नहीं है तो शांति से बैठ जाओ. And then we can move forward. In house also, when there is a fight, in surrounding also there is a fight, it's better one person has to come down and leave that place. Let the things get cooled down, and then the things will come up. Okay. So first, back to Godhead, 1952, and he was editing, he was typing, he was writing, he was printing, and he was distributing throughout the world. But after doing all this, there was no success. And that didn't discourage him. Financially, over here, problem. Here, he is doing everything. Family is not supporting. He was trying to bring her wife into this thing. But that also she was not supporting. And we can see everything from Srila Prabhupada from 1952 onwards. You will see so much trouble in life of Srila Prabhupada. But he continued. The enthusiasm to print, the enthusiasm to translate was increasing. It was not decreasing. And that is the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, the Lord on Srila Prabhupada. He wanted to show, Lord wanted to show the determination of Srila Prabhupada that in spite of all this problem, in spite of no success, he continued his work. And that is what the today world is benefiting. The entire world is benefiting from the work of Srila Prabhupada. Very, very important conclusion Lord is giving in today's Bhagavad Gita shlok. Etani anyapya karmani sangam tyaktva falani cha kartamyam api niti me partha nishchitam mata. One is tyaktya phalam, sangam tyaktya phalam. We should never, when we are doing any seva or any seva, it should be without the expectation of result. It should be causeless. Another thing is that it should be as a kartavya. Kartavya nati means as a duty, you should be doing it. It should not be out of force. It should not be out of compulsion, but it is your duty as a spirit soul to serve and love the Lord. And that should be causeless. When you are doing any seva, no result. That is, Lord is said, that is, this is the way, this is the final opinion that we have to do yajna, dan, and tapa. When whatever yajna, whatever dan, whatever tap, we should not expect any result from it. Yes, whatever result Lord will give, it's okay. Positive, negative. But it is my duty to perform yajna, dan, and tapa at all cost, all time, up to the point of death. We saw Srila Prabhupada lying on the bed, not able to eat, not able to drink, but he continued his seva of preaching, translating, and giving dictation. Hmm? Very important in Srimad Bhagavatam today we are learning is that यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम परित्राणाय साधूनाम. This word is very important. That the rishis, the brahmanas, they were praying because of the prayer, because of their genuine desire. Lord appeared in the Ansha avatar as a king, Prithu Maharaj, huh? Only and only because of the desire of this thing. And as we know, wherever the Lord appears, Lord Shakti also appears. So Lord Archi Mata came as a concert to support Prithvi Maharaj. So very important is that we have to make prayers for the Lord to appear in somebody's life. Then only the Lord will appear in his life and his life will be beautiful. As a devotee, we should always pray for others that they should become devotees. Lord Krishna, please help them out. The most happy person in today's, is the elderly Brahmana. That he got a younger Brahmana so great, and he wanted to show the quality of the younger Brahmana. Why I told that this girl will be very suitable, because I stayed with him, and he served me very nicely, very selflessly. And because of that selfless seva, Lord came walking from Vrindavan to here, and he was very happy, and he fell down like a rod in front of the Lord. That the younger Brahmana had saved him from the Vaishnava Parada. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.